US arcades in the year 1983. The game is a vertical shooting racing type game that challenges you to navigate through a road of enemy cars and hazards. The goal of the game was to see how long you could survive and get a high score. The game is endless, meaning as long as you don't die, you could play indefinitely. The game's levels had a variety of locations, forests, deserts, and each would bring about new hazards to avoid, like rain or smaller roads. At some point in the game, you could control a boat instead of a car, if you pulled into a boathouse. However, this was only a visual change. The gameplay remained the same. Your car was called the G6155 Interceptor and was upgradable via a cargo truck that would appear on screen. By lining up behind the truck perfectly, you drive in and be upgraded with things like oil slick, smokescreen, missiles, as well as bonus lives. The game was heavily inspired by classic spy films in the 60s and 70s, and the game itself was supposed to be a licensed James Bond game, taking characters and the theme from the famous franchise. But the deal fell through. Luckily, the game was still made. The cabinet itself was also very unique. It had two variations, a standard upright cabinet and a sit-down version, which was much harder to find. You'd control the car with what appeared to be like an airplane jet controller, rather than a steering wheel. The wheel itself had 5 buttons, 2 trigger buttons on the backside, 2 more top thumb buttons, and 1 more in the center of the control. The arcade also had a shifter to the right of the steering wheel, which you could put in low and high gear to help control your speed. And of course, there was a gas pedal. The game was extremely well received, being ported to just about every home computer console and the NES. The arcade game itself got a spin-off a year later, and in 1987 received an official arcade sequel, which wasn't as nearly well received due to its different perspective. The game was remade in 2001 and released on PS2, Xbox, GameCube, Game Boy Advance, and Windows. The original game still holds up extremely well today. If you've never played Spy Hunter, check it out. It's a great piece of arcade history. Have a suggestion for an arcade corner? Tweet me and include #ArcadeCorner. For more videos like this and everything else gaming related, you're already in the right place. You're on Shacknews.com. Next time on Shack's Arcade Corner.
I feel good!